the greatest person?
Hey, my friend Philip, I have something to ask you.
Bartholomew, what is it?
Who do you think is the greatest?
Our Lord Jesus.
Who comes next?
Well, I'm not sure.
At this moment, Andrew spoke up.
It's my brother Peter, of course. When Jesus went up the Mount of Transfiguration, he took Peter first.
Then John chimed in.
What are you talking about, Andrew? It's obvious that Jesus thinks of our brothers as the most important. When the Lord brought me, John, and my brother James up the mountain, he took Peter as an extra.
I don't think that's true, John.
The Lord thought more of us and wanted us to rest well at the base of the mountain.
The disciples often argued about who would have the highest position among them when Jesus became king. Each of them desired to be the greatest. When they entered the house, Jesus, knowing their hearts, asked the disciples,
"What were you arguing about on the way here?"
The disciples were silent, unable to answer because they had been quarreling.
If anyone wants to be first, he must be the very last and the servant of all.
Then Jesus brought a little child into their midst. Holding the child in his arms, he said to his disciples,
I tell you the truth, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whoever welcomes a little child like this in my name, welcomes me. And whoever welcomes me does not welcome me alone, but also the one who sent me. If anyone causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it would be better for him to have a large millstone hung around his neck and to be drowned in the depths of the sea. Be careful not to look down on any of these little ones, for their angels always see the face of my Father in heaven.
Children, today's story is about who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. The greatest in heaven is not a king of this world.
It's not someone powerful.
It's not a wealthy person.
It's not a scholar.
The greatest person is someone who humbles themselves with the pure heart of a child and serves even the lowliest of people. Jesus, though equal with God, gave up all privileges and came to the world, serving the old, the sick, the poor, and the needy. We must follow Jesus' example, treating everyone kindly and serving them without discrimination. By doing so, we will become the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Now repeat after Jesus.
If anyone wants to be first, he must be the very last and the servant of all.
Mark chapter 9 verse 35. Well done. See you next week. Goodbye.